call meeting to order for the town council August 4th. First order of business is the pledge of allegiance to I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business is the minutes of the previous meeting.
I didn't see anything in it, I would make a motion to approve as written.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Second, approving claims and signing the bills. Any concerns there? I saw them coming out to us.
I'm not sure I didn't see anything in it, so I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second. All right, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now, like a little bit from the agenda here, last meeting, there was a motion made and my mistake, it was not tabled, it was just kind of left hanging there, so we need to address that tonight regarding the parliamentary motion to Main Street funding request for 2027. And I think James seconded it. I guess I missed the second or whatever happened. We need to deal with it. We'll never properly dispose of one way or the other. So, can you refresh us on what your proposal was?
Certainly. I made a motion that we provide $50,000 for Main Street, has a request for $77,500, and then a motion for $50,000. Rachel asked for some of the constraints on that to be lifted, and raised that's according to the state board of accounts regulations that we follow. That's something I have to have if the way that we have it impacted it was last year.
And so, clear for my own benefit, are the changes, is there any loosening up that could be done, or are we doing it?
Well, according to the State Board of Accounts, we cannot pay any overhead or anything like that.
Okay.
We can't pay for operational
Okay.
anything,
So,
because that's the taxpayer money paying for that. We can help pay for events, the advertisement, things like that, but anything else we're not allowed to.
so I guess the constraints we have are in place, they're all there for a reason. They're not-
Correct, yes, and that's the only reason is for the State Board of Accounts, yes.
So we had a motion, a second on that. We can, so all in favor of that? Aye. Opposed? So that is. Planning problems.
Earlier this evening, the Historic Commission approved or recommended to approve 2 certificates of appropriateness. One for the bathroom going in the Oak Street parking lot over here for the township trustee and for public use. And the other is an amendment to one that was previously approved for 624 Park to add a driveway so that she could get gravel in on a newly discovered cistern in her backyard that's caving in. Both of those were recommended for approval, and just wanted to go ahead and get the council's final on that.
I make a motion to approve that, follow with HBC's recommendation.
Second.
Okay. Any questions from anyone? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Next up, Sugar Management Report.
First up, we have Jen Barber here. They get new logos on them, all the vehicles that are dropped. Police have been matching, and no more frowning. So
Just moved to helping a lot with that, yeah. So, and then some of course, the people like you, logo, so, props to her, yeah. Okay, first one I have is, the thing called BSI online. So let me just look here. Next proposal. So this is a, backflow inspection system. It notifies businesses and, residential properties when their backflow inspections are due. It says in the notices, the late notices, and it also provides an online platform and it tracks our, backflow prevention program. It's a spreadsheet, it's very large, I find it. I look at it. I'm a couple of months ago at JCD, and I got a very confused face, but it's compliant, but would like to maybe get something online. So the first year for it would be $9.95, and then annually for the system would be $4.95. And that's 2 notices I get sent to every either business or resident, warning them of when their backflow inspection is due annually, and then they would have to, and after that, you have to follow the contract measures.
So just total 95 for the year, not for inspection.
No, just $9.95 for you, for the first year, it's set up, and then $4.95 after.
Is this a program?
It's like a website, yeah. Me and Megan.
Is Anja involved?
Anja will be involved, yeah.
So this ties into our system, kind of flat or something along with the.
Kind of, yeah, we'll put our Excel spreadsheet into it, and then it process more than, yeah, give us notices. For us, we have to manually look at the Excel spreadsheet. And find things.
So in the 995, is that the standard one or is it the premium?
That is the standard, is what I wanted. It's a very basic one. Just gives an online platform to be able to track things and then sending out test to and overdue notices. Yeah, very basic.
Other questions on that? Motion to put that. A second. That's all in favor? Aye.
The second one, I'm not now for approval on this yet for the Hill image. King Quality signaled the new estimate, 7/31, just a few days ago. Insurance has already paid the amount of $487,195. Currently, we're going to be reimbursed about $51,849 after the work is completed. So the new estimate he has given us is $495, $591. So the insurance is covering all of that and some. But I do not want to ask for approval until I know for sure insurance has approved their estimate, which they have to do first. So I just like to hold off on. Okay. Anything? Yes. Yes. And so insurance should be approving. They haven't done it in writing yet.
So is this a telephone call confirmation?
They will send an email and a letter out to us and to King Quality. Yeah. That's just wanted to inform. The next one is the solicitation coverage ordinance. So Chris did have an exclusion to section 1, which is number 4 in my green highlighted area. I just wanted to see if this exclusion was appropriate or is there any other feedback based off the last meeting we just presented.
Pretty much right to that, what we want to move on.
Oh, I didn't know you copied and pasted. Well.
Nice job.
I guess so we can ask for approval at the next meeting for that one, or?
This is presented in the last meeting.
Yeah.
You can change it in a second and vote on it.
Well, I'd like to ask for approval.
That makes it motion. Carl, thank you. Is there a second? All right, all in favor of the proposed ordinance? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you.
You will have to publish this because it is.
Yeah, okay. Okay. One credit for case for North area. So I didn't have this map printed out and, I have a lot to say on it. However, there's an update, a very fast update. Megan, if you want to help explain this as well too, if I get caught up in something, but the driveways behind the homes on the curb confirmed, there is driveways on every single home. The people that are parking right there in the curb right now are, the home on the, across the street on the curb corner. And they also have parking.
So what you're saying is this person, this is working here, and they have a driveway back here. Okay.
New updates.
All right.
Yeah.
So the motorcycle belongs to that person on the corner?
That lives on that, yes.
Really? I almost thought it was last year, so I don't know.
The motorcycle and the two cars that are usually there, that don't move very often according to the neighbors. Yeah. According to the
Never
neighbors.
confirmed.
And, when she asked him to move so that she could get some work done next week, he informed her it was public parking and stuff the door in her face.
Okay. Yeah, that's why they had to come down the street. Yeah, gotcha. All right, so currently, what is the red?
So the red, oh, gosh, that is where, a current no parking sign is now. The line connected to the little circle.
Okay,
I was gonna propose we move that sign down to the new giant red circle I made. Which is now
Oh, okay.
there.
So the little circle's what sign.
Mhm. Big circle is where I'd like to put it.
so this house right here. This house, that is their driveway back here, right? And they connect in and they come off of that.
Correct.
Perfect.
And she confirmed they share a driveway.
Excellent. So my suggestion was going to be to take the no parking to this tree,
Okay.
but I'm good with down to there because that makes sense. But I was hoping to get enough space to go to the tree, so if we can go further because of the driveway.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I will draft it up and present it next time.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, that's basically what that little ridge is and the drainage system off there. I think. So that should alleviate.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be accomplished.
Yeah, I was no issue with that. So.
Thank you. Next one, the BCA Board of Zoning Appeals. So there's some unfinished business from previous planning and zoning. Angie Riverton, so these new appointed onto the BCA. I would like to ask for approval for those from staff. That was my official.
And so is Sean planning on zoning now?
She needs to be appointed on that one. Technically, she's not on the yet. There was email community that we were appointing her, and it was never brought up for the council to finalize that.
Was that a president of the rule? That's what I was just, which time is she feel like, you know?
Paul's nomination or appointment was for BZA and, planning and zoning.
I don't know where she was replacing.
Because they're one of that different. There's three
It was
that are,
Ms. Bowen's spot.
three are appointed by executive, which is law and board president. One is appointed by the fiscal body, which they're also fiscal, so that's the board. So it's been which side they're feeling.
Oh, it was
She
Ms.
makes it one, that's the only reason I have.
It was Ms. Bowen's spot. I don't know.
Remember before, there was conflict between the two boards, and I don't remember specifics about that, but that's why it was held.
Well, I guess I didn't know which position it was put in, and we'll have to research that more.
I guess what we could, if we're then, yeah, with 90 covered, right?
How did Christina Boland get on that? Because she's replacing Christina Boland, you know what you just said? So how did Christina Boland get on it in the first place?
I have to go back and look at that.
I was thinking maybe if you all remember, because I know she got on when Lester was here. Yeah, she got on in 23 or 24 when Lester was here.
I don't think she is officially.
She doesn't have one, I'm sorry.
She resigned.
Yeah, she resigned
Yeah, she
from all of it. Yeah.
resigned.
Go look into it, yeah, research it. Yeah. Last one, historic preservation committee, this one is true, we are down one member. For the historic preservation commission. I don't know if you want to think about that, we can come back.
Do we have any recommendations on that second?
I have one, but I haven't heard back from those that are interested in that.
Stipulations. Members of the commission should include those interested in preservation, development, historic areas, and professionals of discipline. To the extent that professionals are available, commission members shall serve by compensation. All members of the commission shall be resident of Harrison Township. And be Harrison Township resident. At least one member has to be a resident of the town. Board, not all members.
Yeah.
So before you make sure they live in town.
Got it. Last one, or not last one, sorry, next one, downtown lighting. So Duke owns several poles that have hail damage on the globes, the very top. The globes, are decommissioned and no longer being made according to Duke. Duke would like to see if we replace ours to match their new ones, which they were replaced with LED globes. And the poles damaged do have Duke numbers and tags. I confirmed with Kenny, we've looked at these. However, I'm unsure if they will replace theirs unless we do ours with it. So I'm trying to figure that out, but, which is, you don't have to do anything yet. I've emailed them today, asking if they can do a survey first to confirm they own all the globes. Before you make decisions, I haven't heard anything yet. But the bill is going to go up about $43 per month, but it uses less energy if we also replace ours. We have an agreement with Duke, and it goes like on our regular, utility bill, but like I said, those ones that are damaged, they have Duke tags on them, so they have those. But.
Do some charges more, but there's less electricity.
Yeah, because of the, I guess you could put it as like the rental of having to rent the actual globe.
Possible, but less.
Yeah. So I'm just bringing this up, I'll bring it up again, but I want to see if they're going to do a survey first, because confirmation that they own these globes.
And I guess when you say replace hours, how many is hours?
I think there's
That would be,
37 in the vicinity of downtown.
that is, I'll consider hours.
That could be minus theirs.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good thing to know. What's the rate, what is that going to cost us to?
Yeah, and that's the map of the 43 is what he said, it's like confirmed with how much we own, but we didn't get a confirmation of, yeah, he owns these ones. So,
Can you find out how much the globes are a piece?
yeah, I'll figure that out too, yeah, next time. I don't have any decisions made about us, I'm not sure. Yeah, so. Next one is Harrison County Regional Sewer District Agreement. So attached is the draft here. I just want to know if there's any revisions or anything that needs to be made to this, or if there's any commentary, anything like that, before I tell the attorneys, yeah, we should finalize this. And I will add my own, as you call it, spin on things, maybe some grammatical errors.
72.
72,
Grammatical errors.
oh. The very end, yes.
Can we offer that in any way?
Also, to go ahead and vote on it, or
No, we vote. Not we itself. There's 72 grammatical errors on that document.
Can we offer it ourselves?
yeah, you can go with the changes if you like. I mean, they all just grammatical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That answers the question. Then I make a motion to, I'm sorry. That's part of it, I want to accept that with the changes according, utilizing, of course, the legal and their, and your English, yes to that, and yes, they, not
Thank you, Ron. Is there a second on that? Yeah. All right, all in favor of the proposed new agreement to the regional sewer district? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Next one,
So then let's change the,
yeah,
all you presented, and that works, go take it to meetings and present it.
I guess,
When is it? It's like the third or the fourth.
Third.
Friday.
Friday, 21st.
So the 21st. So if this presented the 21st, which this month, that would be lovely.
it's overdue.
That's what
We're all overdue stuff, yeah. Okay, as far as 309 Beach Street, we did not send a letter or anything. Megan, myself, police up front, get calls from Anthony daily. Most of the time they just go on call back. However, Anthony is planning to come to the August 18th town hall meeting. He was cordial, he did talk to chief, and he was going to come in, I think it was yesterday. However, I called him back and let him know, I can't give a decision, it's completely up to council. So hold on. So I would just like to see if maybe we can approve a title search just to do research before he comes to this meeting, with William McLean to identify ownership of that alley connecting to his home.
is William McLean searcher or the property owner?
Yes, okay, that's the titles. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's mine.
That's second time.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
I'm curious, for Best Avenue. I sent a letter myself as town manager. I've called the company, they have not answered. They said they would look into it, and I never had to call back, and nothing was ever done. So,
They said they were looking into it.
yeah, and then nothing was ever done, it's been about a week.
Thank you much to see that.
So,
This is owned by some investment group?
Yeah.
Individual?
yeah, and it's all out of state too. So, we should over 18 inches, which is required by the ordinance, but,
So you sent a letter, so then we should have, you sent an official letter
yes.
to them.
Yeah,
I would start the process of finding.
The letter, yeah, we can draft it, but it actually goes out after the ordinances, because it comes from the clerks, it's not our exercise, the letters.
So then I would make a motion for Chris to have a letter drafted appropriately, signed, and this is lovely.
Second on that? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Last but not least, in 508 North Capitol, and we received a complaint where there's broadcast letters of trash, debris, and public health hazards. So the health department is involved in this, however, I think it'd be advised, I mean, we just also get involved ourselves. So I'm asking for a letter to be sent in accordance with ordinance 2026-04, which is the trash and debris ordinance, having them clean this up immediately. That is oil, by the way. And, you know, oil, environmental large.
I will wait.
So you have 120 High Street, and then it shares a big driveway.
Yeah.
508 is kind of on the other side of that driveway.
Has to be the,
And they put all their trash
right against 120 high, and it's been there for a number of months apparently. And supposedly they're running food in the garage. Nobody was on site for health department for injury.
So, you know, if we send a letter to that, does our involvement complicate the health department what they're doing, or is that, we don't know? Sure.
Just in the health department, it actually helps.
So I'm gonna make a motion to send that letter.
Make a motion.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you. Do you have any questions for me? Before I go over to Ed with CHV engineering? Okay. All right, Ed. Take it away.
Sure. Sheree asked me here today to talk about, have a little snail talk, I'll call it. So I'm sure everybody's aware of the snail issue. If you didn't see it firsthand, was our treatment plant last issue. My first involvement in this issue was 2021. The first time that, I should say the first time that everything cleaned out, the first time it will start cleaning it out. You guys just recently finished I wouldn't call it a capital improvements project, but it sure costs as much as one to clean out the snails here just recently. I think just a couple days ago, maybe last week. So known about the issue for a while, a long time. It was an issue, you know, it's been an issue since the plant was built. We've taken a look at it over the years, I guess here, I don't know if say it's serious, but we've had a lot of discussions with the various operators, town managers of the issue. And it kind of comes down to two lines of thought. You can either try to help the issue operationally, reduce the snail population somehow operationally, or eliminate the snail issue with a process change. So you're comparing, I guess, on the operational side, lower capital costs, higher maintenance costs, higher, you know, more labor for your employees, a process change issue, more of an elimination, permanent fix, high capital costs a lot of times in the beginning. So wasn't always an option with the flows that you guys were receiving, especially when you're running both your north plant and the plant here downtown. But it's kind of discussion as came on the table on whether or not we could kind of try to find a lower capital cost process change, you know, something that would eliminate the issue but not be a, you know, gigantic capital improvements project. With the flows that you're currently getting at your plant, you know, can that plant operate without the main, what we do on the source of snails is, which is the two roughing trickling filters that the flow comes into the plant, goes into the trickling filters, and then goes into the oxidation ditch, you know, track that does the majority of the workload in your treatment plant. So the roughing trickling filters kind of help kickstart that process, but the oxidation ditch functions on its own, and other wastewater treatment plants, other cities without the filters. So believe that most of these snails are breeding in the trickling filters, and they're getting, you know, flushed as they're dying, or some of them alive into the oxidation ditch, just building up, and then you got to do this emergency shutdown to clean them out at a very high capital cost. What we'd like to do, and what Sheree and I have been discussing for several months is to do a study on, an engineering study on whether or not you can shut down the trickling filters and whether or not that plant will be able to handle what's coming in without that part of the process, which would be a relatively low cost. You know, we're not talking, you know, massive construction. If we could, just like we're mothballing the north wastewater treatment plant right now, if we can mothball a portion of the treatment process at the plant down here. So that's what we'd like to look at, and that's what we're here kind of presenting today, proposing to you guys. It's kind of like I'm calling it a trickling filter removal feasibility study is the name that I put to this. So it would kind of determine if I mean, just, is it feasible to do what we're planning, what we're able to do with the current flows to remove the filters from the process, but then if it is, what's the next step? You know, do we remove the tanks with a large capital project and do some other work there at the plant? There's several other tanks, pieces of equipment that have been modeled over the years, or, the plant is old and needs a rehab, plants typically see a major improvements project every 15, 20 years or something like that. So it'll kind of step into what the next steps if we can, eliminate that process from the treatment plant. So there's a lot of, I'm gonna call it no-go decisions in this train. At the beginning, you're gonna have a lot of data collection. Is it scientifically feasible to take this process out? Yes, all right, let's move forward. No, all right, we're done. So what we're kind of proposing here, typically I come to you guys and just give you like what I'd say is like a lump sum price at one time. We'll answer the question for an amount. What we'd like to do is do like an not to exceed per diem cost on this. And if we get to a no-go decision, then we can kind of drop the study. It's not feasible, and then move on to the next thing. So we propose to do that study for 40,000 something terms of tax and that.
Yeah, before looking into this, I mean, if we have to take care of snails every 3 years, that's a huge cost.
So
I mean, it's massive.
we built, I know, a couple years ago, we had a whole trailer full.
Yeah, and this is not going to get cheaper, if it was 100,000 or 50,000 this time, it's going to continue to grow like that. It's a big maintenance cost for you guys right now, and the decision at the end of the day is going to be for you guys probably is how much, if you don't have the Tyson come in and you still got the North Plant mothball, how much are you saving by keeping that one offline versus how much is it costing you to keep this trickle filter system online? So,
I make a motion to approve this study, and not to exceed the 40,000 is suggested.
Second, I'm sorry.
And second, the third, right? All in favor? Aye.
appreciate working with you guys
So
also.
is this like looking at a temporary closing, or, I mean, is that what the question is, temporarily, or is it just?
That's kind of another, it's another no-go, IDEM's gonna have to be heavily involved in this on whether or not, we can do a test run without these filters on board for an extended period of time, and then they're gonna also have a say in whether or not we can just, decommission or demolish instead of just like leaving them temporarily out of service.
Part of the process. Not exceed, like swinging one way or the other. Contact.
Yeah, they're already kind of involved. They're involved in our mock plan, the North Plan, so we'll have their permitting body, they're experts. They'll be involved in this kind of from the
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
beginning. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, Rachel, Main Street, come on down.
Good evening, everybody. I only have a couple of things for you this time. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you again to Paul for coming out last Monday and speaking on our behalf with the AARP check presentation. We found out that we are actually only one of 6 communities in Indiana that received one of these grants. So that was a little bit of a happy surprise for us. We didn't realize there were so few that were awarded in Indiana. The folks from AARP came from all over the state. They really enjoyed their visit to Portland, and several of them are good comments about coming back to visit on their own time, just as tourists. So, quick reminder that this Friday is Bluegrass on the Square. So if any of you are able to come out and join us, we would love to have you for that. And then the last thing that I have for you is our request for street closures for Blastober this year. So we're requesting, we being Main Street is on behalf of Zimmerman's, to close Mulberry from Poplar to the alley behind funeral home. And then Chestnut would be from Maple to Capitol. That is what I have the paperwork for to have you all sign off on so we can submit that to NDOT. So that one's not really so much for your verbal approval as it is for your written approval that we can request that from NDOT.
Chestnut to what?
Chestnut is Maple to Capitol,
What's the date on that?
October 16th and 17th. So we usually try to wait until after school traffic clears out Friday morning to make those closures, and then they stay closed until Saturday night. Before we clear. We submit 11:59 on the.
When you let schools know with the technology bus routes.
Other questions, concerns there?
Motion to approve the street closures.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And then the motion to allow Paul to sign the documentation for NDOT.
Thank you.
That's what I was gonna ask. So either amend the motion to waive closures and include signing or the second one. And I'll.
Yeah, second. Second. All in favor of the re-signing? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you. You guys have any questions or anything?
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Rachel. Sandra, you got anything for us tonight?
Yes. I got with, Chris, did I send out the ordinance for the solid sprinkling?
No.
Okay, never mind, we'll hold that off. I do have my normal signing, but then I do have some good news. The, workman's comp renewal is on down. It is $10,741 less than last year because we had not had that many claims. People are paying attention to what they're doing, so I will be sending that check out. So, but I just have my normal signing stuff. Other than that, I'm good until next time.
James?
No.
Any other business, old, new?
I got two things. Just to introduce the parking lot ordinance. I was gonna ask you, you can either vote on it the next meeting or vote on it later. This is the.
Any questions or concerns on that, the parking lot issue? So I'll entertain a motion to suspend the rules and allow us to move forward on it tonight.
First. I'll make that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now I'll entertain a motion to approve the ordinance.
I'll make that motion to approve the ordinance.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And then I think you guys need to approve the memorandum of understanding with the partition gauge thing.
Okay.
Make that motion. Approve.
Is there a second on that?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Yes.
Sorry. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone else, anything?
We will have at the end of the week, chief, all the GPS are on vehicles, correct? Along with that, We need an ordinance, of course, to get specific how this works, what can be done, if it's turned on, turned off, et cetera. Ramifications if it's done without approval. On the vehicle.
That's something the news can,
That's something that Chris was right on. Vehicles. Purpose of GPS on the vehicles. Turning off.
or they turn off the whole light, is that something they can be? Or is it just like a beacon that's, we can track?
You can disable it.
I'm not familiar with the items.
It takes a little bit, but to my understanding, they can be unplugged, but it's very difficult. It's a very tight fit, so
So it's not gonna happen accidentally.
to best to my understanding, it's not accidental. So I don't know.
That would be really something to think about. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna get more information. I see what I can do. I mean, I can get a little more, what exactly you're getting at, what your penalty is going to be, that sort of thing. I mean, are you worried about like an employee doing that? I mean, that's more of a personnel policy, but that would be part of the personnel policy that if you disable that, that's an offense that somebody could be, whatever you decide terminated or whatever. So that would be more off of that, in my opinion, than an ordinance.
Right, since it doesn't be opening up.
Right.
Okay, so that would be Savannah,
Okay.
because she does the policies.
So can you ask her to put something, take a look at that, put something?
Yes. I sure will. She'll be good at researching for that.
Okay, thank you.
That's all I had.
I'd be happy to help her too if she has just questions.
Okay. Yep, I will definitely let her know. Oh, and I did forget, the time clocks are going to start being plugged in tomorrow at all the different departments.
Okay.
So we're moving and gradually, I think it might be end of this month or the first of next month, we should be live, and that's using time clocks from here on out. So, yeah.
If nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll first do it
All in favor?
Aye.
That's all right.
Okay.